Hey there, and welcome back to Transformers Revenge of the Fallen, the game! Yeah, that's right. I'm finally back to redo my original series of this game, as it still stands as one of the absolute worst series I have ever done on this channel. And I think it is high time I do it right. However, we're going to be doing things a little bit differently this time around. While we will be progressing through the campaigns as normal, I will be playing each mission fully upgraded. And alongside that, I will be playing each mission twice in one video. Once to show you how to get the best score, and another to show you how to get the best time. As more often than not, trying to get the maximum score will really dwindle your time. So it's just best I cover both separately. To do so, I will give you the best character recommendations for each mission, for time and score, respectively. And I'll also take this time to designate what values you need to hit in order to acquire the best score for a mission. First, there's takedowns. The highest rewarded takedown is the charged melee takedown. And as you know, that can take a while to acquire due to how some enemies like to run away. Equal to that is the overdrive takedown. That will often come into play to acquire bonus objectives, which are the second aspect of your score. Each mission has 2 bonus objectives to acquire. Each will give you 15,000 energon upon completion. Sometimes only specific characters can achieve these objectives. Next, you have the skill shot bonus, which is rewarded upon shooting all 5 skill shots hidden across the map. And that will give you 10,000 energon. Skill shots will also freeze your time for 10 seconds, so that's an additional bonus for finding all of them. Finally, there is the accuracy bonus, which is probably the most difficult to manage. Getting a 90% or higher accuracy rating will give you 25,000 energon. Now, if you're like me and your accuracy isn't the best, my recommendation is taking only shots you are guaranteed to hit, or farm up a bunch of shots on a stationary target to get your accuracy rating up. Either method will suffice. Well, I think that's everything I need to cover. Let's get started with our first mission.
Home. Ours was once a planet called Cybertron, until war brought its destruction and made exiles of us all. The lone hope for our race lay with the Allspark, the keeper of our history. But with its destruction, only fragments now remain, hidden away for all time. And though we have vanquished the Decepticon leader, Megatron, his minions remain, waging secret war against us. Now we Autobots and our allies defend the human race from an evil it knows not. This stalemate cannot last. One side must win. And yet, the battle continues.
And we're going to be starting with the Decepticon Campaign this time, because frankly, I'm getting tired of having the Autobots always go first, so we're gonna mix it up a bit. Let's do it! So our first mission is naturally going to be the training zone. This is the tutorial zone. Cool. And our first mission is Decepticon Training. Meet up with Starscream and get your systems checked out. Your Decepticon presence is requested. Alright. Naturally, we only have one character to choose from here, and that is Long Haul. Well, let's get this thing started and see how it goes.
Decepticons! With Megatron gone, Starscream will now determine who is ready for combat and who is not. Prepare for a full systems review. Prove yourself worthy, and you will join us in glorious battle. Fail, and tell Starscream yourself.
I am no failure.
Listen and learn, Long Haul, or you will die. Megatron is gone. Much as it saddens me, our enemies have taken him. Now I must lead. As you will see, I am more than ready. We will begin with a complete systems review. Check your radar for your first objective.
Use the left thumbstick to walk and run. Use the right thumbstick to move the camera. Check the radar and move to the beacon location now.
Do not disappoint me. Only a fool could fail such a simple task. Your obedience pleases me. Now, check your radar again for your next objective.
Use up on the D-pad to toggle the preset cameras. There are 3 camera choices for each mode. Press up on the D-pad to zoom in/out. You can invert your controls from the options menu. I prefer the up-close view.
Remember, you will give me your allegiance, or your life.
Use A to jump. Check the radar and jump through the beacon.
Excellent. Continue this way, and your time under my command will be without pain. Now, check your radar. We are not done.
Use B to attach to a wall. Use the left thumbstick to climb. Climb the building in front of you to reach the beacon. Yeah, or you could use jump and climb to go even faster.
Your devotion to the task impresses me, Long Haul.
Well done. 3 beacons have appeared in your area. Use the skills you've learned to reach all 3 now. Alright.
Not bad. Good. I expect no less. You have succeeded so far, but be warned, your tasks will not remain so simple.
Press X to perform a melee attack. Destroy the targets in front of you using only melee attacks. To get the best score, use charge attack on all these guys. That'll give you the maximum 4,000.
Is in your futile mouth. Decepticon asset deactivated.
Yeah, you're next. XXX performs a chain attack. Hold and release X for a charged attack. Now, to get this guy, you're gonna want to hit him twice and then charge him.
That's a hit.
Never forget, you are a warrior and must act as one.
You're gonna be sorry you showed up today.
Oh, shoot, I forgot. Each character has a unique special ability. Long hauls will heal over time. Press Y to perform a special ability now.
At least I am not disappointed. Excellent. But further tests await you, and I will have no patience for failure. Now, check your radar and prepare to prove your worth.
Hold left trigger to enter weapon mode. While in weapon mode, press right trigger to fire weapons. Destroy the targets in front of you now. Enemies release energon when they are eliminated. This energon can be used for upgrades in the war room between missions.
Stay focused. Our enemies will show no mercy, and neither will I.
While in weapon mode, press right button to toggle primary and secondary weapons. Some weapons have an area effect. Your primary weapon, charge grenades, can be charged by holding down right trigger. Release right trigger to fire. Switch to your flamethrower and hold down right trigger to damage your target with its area effect capabilities.
Decepticon unit terminated. Yes.
Yet make a worthy ally.
hold right trigger to enter vehicle mode. Race for the 5 beacons, now.
I am almost pleased.
Now, a little trick, if you climb up this building, you'll see a skill shot down there, and once you take it out, turn around. And this one will spawn immediately after it. This will buy you a bit more time.
You have some talent, at least.
Now, you're going to want to stop and head up this building, as there is another skill shot. Got it?
I expected less. Well done. Perhaps you are a warrior after all.
Good job. Now let's try some advanced driving maneuvers. Press A while in vehicle mode to boost.
Perhaps I was wrong to doubt you.
Back up. To power slide, hold left trigger to brake / power slide. Releasing left trigger at the correct time will give you an additional boost. Just let me get this one first. There we go.
Perhaps I am not the only warrior here today.
Press X to fire the vehicle weapon. Make sure you're in vehicle mode.
You please me.
Please don't say that. Now let's try some advanced maneuvers. Our first maneuver will be an advanced jump. While in vehicle mode, right trigger, hold A, then release right trigger, but keep A held down. This is what makes Revenge of the Fallen so great.
You are not as weak as I feared.
Good job. Now let's try the advanced melee attack. While in vehicle mode, right trigger, hold X, then release right trigger, but keep X held down.
Good.
Awesome! Finally, let's execute the advanced ground pound. While in vehicle mode, right trigger, hold B, then release right trigger, but keep B held down. I guess you have to do this one twice for some reason.
Excellent.
You performed an advanced ground pound. Good job! Let's try a real fight. Proceed to the next beacon.
You must always be ready for combat. Even as I speak, the Autobots and their human allies called Nest plan our destruction. Check your radar. Now we will see what you are truly made of.
Now let's test your skills in a simulated fight. Use the skill you've learned to defeat free enemies. Alright, you. Now remember, to get the best score, you gotta get him with a charged takedown.
You're gonna be sorry you showed up today!
To dash, hold left trigger to enter weapon mode. Press X while moving in a direction with the left thumbstick. Note, dash will break lock on.
You're taking damage!
Darn it.
Target acquired.
Okay, come here.
A warrior after all.
Alright. Ah, gotcha.
Is in your
Excellent work. Do not forget what you have learned. Soon, I will call upon you to destroy our enemies. I expect complete devotion to our cause and to me. Your ability to fly will be crucial to our triumph, Grindor. We will review your systems to be certain you do not fail. Your first objective is on your radar. Find it.
Hold right trigger to enter flight mode. While in flight mode, use the left thumbstick to steer left or right and go forward or backward. Use the right thumbstick to adjust altitude. Fly for the 5 beacons, now.
Yet make a worthy ally.
Hold left trigger while in flight mode to hover. Not something I use very often.
Grindor. Do not forget it. Good. But flying in combat will not be so simple. I must test you further. Pull up your radar for your next objective.
Now, let's go over some advanced flight maneuvers. Press A while in flight mode to boost.
Well done. Our enemies may yet fear you.
Press X while in flight mode to fire your weapons.
Pleased so far. Now for your final test. Only then will I allow you to fight beside me. Your radar awaits.
Good job. Now we are going to try an advanced attack maneuver. While in flight mode, hold X, then release right trigger.
Remember, Grindor, with Megatron done, my word is law. You have done well, but battle is the only true test of a warrior, and our war is about to begin. Do not disappoint me.
Congratulations, tutorial passed. We didn't get a platinum on that, but that's okay. Wasn't what I was going for. And there you go. There's your max score for this level. Pretty simple stuff. Now, let's hit the time portion. So the bulk of this mission is just getting where you need to get to before the game tells you to. So if you've got all the locations of the beacons narrowed down, you should have little problem here. But I do have some extra tips that'll help you optimize your time. I will mention those as needed. Otherwise, you're just gonna see my run.
Much as it saddens me, our enemies have taken him. Now I must lead. As you will see, I am more than ready. We will begin with a complete systems review. Check your radar for your first objective. Do not disappoint me. Only a fool could fail such a simple task. Your obedience pleases me. Now, check your radar again for your next objective. Remember, you will give me your allegiance or your life. Excellent. Continue this way.
Okay, so here's a little trick for this climb section. If you jump on these generators, you can get to the second level, and you can also jump up to the third level from that. But make sure you jump with no initial momentum, otherwise that's gonna throw you off. Yeah, that is one of the one sections that can slow you down, and this bypasses it completely. My run got a little thrown off, but you should be able to optimize yours.
I expect no less. You have succeeded so far, but be warned, your tasks will not remain so simple. Fire at will! We have lost it. Never forget, you are a warrior and must act as one. At least I am not disappointed. Excellent. But further tests await you, and I will have no patience for failure. Now, check your radar and prepare to prove your worth.
You can also optimize your time here by disabling weapon mode, and your weapons will automatically lock on to the next target.
Stay focused. Our enemies will show no mercy, and neither will I. Enemy units damaged! Decepticon unit terminated. You may yet make a worthy ally. Excellent.
You will also see I use the same skill shot trick that I did in the score run-through, as it is the most efficient way to get those skill shots.
I expected less. Well done. Perhaps you are a warrior after all. Perhaps I was wrong to doubt you. Perhaps I am not the only warrior here today. Me. You are not as weak as I feared. Good. Excellent. Always be ready for combat. Even as I speak, the Autobots and their human allies called Nest plan our destruction. Check your radar. Now we will see what you are truly made of.
Obviously, how the AI behaves will affect how your run goes. There's always going to be random factors from those. This one was a bit stubborn, so I had to get a bit creative, but hopefully you'll have better success than I did. At least in this run.
A warrior after all. Excellent work. Do not forget what you have learned. So, I will call upon you to destroy our enemies. I expect complete devotion to our cause, and to me.
Yeah, you can dash while Starscream's speaking. That'll save you a little bit of time, so I take advantage of it.
Your first objective is on your radar. Find it. You may yet make a worthy ally. I will be counting on you, Grindor. Do not forget it. Good. But flying in combat will not be so simple. I must test you further. Pull up your radar for your next objective. Well done. Our enemies may yet fear you. So far. Now for your final test. Only then will I allow you to fight beside me. Your radar awaits. Remember, Grindor, with Megatron gone, my word is law. You have done well, but battle is the only true test of a warrior, and our war is about to begin. Do not disappoint me.
And there you go! There is my time run. That concludes my guide of Decepticon Training. There are certainly a few sections that could have been improved upon, but the general guide is pretty solid, so if you want a good guide on how to get the best time, this is a great place to start. Alright, great. One new zone available, one new mission available. Okay, yeah, so you see here, there are no upgrades. I'm showcasing my footage on an entirely different game, and just splicing footage with this. So don't worry about it, it's a totally separate game. Alright, that is it for Decepticon Training. In the next episode, we will tackle Shanghai Construction. But that'll do it for now. I hope you're enjoying seeing Revenge of the Fallen back. I am having a blast. It's fun, and I'm gonna be so glad to do this series justice at last. No more Sly Hall, ever again. Alright, that'll do it for this episode. And till then, I'm in it for the long haul.